Peterbot just dropped his brand new Chapter 7 settings, and honestly so much has changed. These might be the best settings he has ever used, giving you better aim, more FPS and way less delay. Let's get right into this video. Now getting straight into it, honestly I can't believe how much has genuinely changed for this new Chapter 7. But firstly, display windowed mode, he's playing full screen. Now many of you guys always ask, why is Peterbot always playing windowed full screen? That's because windowed full screen actually gives you more frames, more consistent frames. Now as for full screen, by the way, you get less frames but less delay also, so always take that into consideration. Windowed full screen does give you that tiny bit more delay but so many more frames. That's why Peterbot is playing with that. Resolution 1920 by 1080. VSync, of course, he has off. Frame rate limit 240 FPS. I recommend you guys to copy that as well if you have a 240Hz monitor. Rendering mode, super important. He is playing with the new performance mode. Everyone is always wondering which one is better. Peterbot, the best player in the world, is playing with the new performance. He is not playing with legacy performance. And now scrolling down a little bit, brightness, he is playing on the maximum brightness you possibly can because this map is kind of dark, so of course it's better to play the highest one. Brightness 150%. Now super important, colorblind mode. He is now playing with the colorblind mode. He is testing it out, especially he is playing with tri-mode colorblind strength of 4. Now I recommend you guys try this out. The only reason pros do this is so you can see in the zone perfectly. That's why Peterbot is now playing with tri-mode, just to see how it actually feels. So that's what he's playing right now. We scroll down a bit more, 3D resolution 100%. Now if you guys don't want to play 100%, you want to bring it down to like 95 because you want more frames, that is completely fine. Your game will look a tiny bit worse, but of course you get so many more frames out of it, so I do recommend you guys doing that as well. Peterbot obviously has a crazy PC, he can afford to do 100%. Scrolling down a bit more, view distance he has on medium. That's because he wants to see a bit further into the distance to see what guns are on the floor. Obviously in competitive you want to see everything perfectly. View distance on medium. Now textures, of course, he has on low. Even if you have this on medium, your frames are going to be so much worse, your delay is going to be so much higher. Make sure textures on low. Meshes, of course, off. We scroll down a little bit until we see NVIDIA reflex low latency. He of course has this off. Many Fortnite pros do. I recommend to you guys also having this off. Now we can move on to a super important setting. If we go to reticle and damage feedback, scroll down a tiny bit more, HUD options right here, he has turned this up. That's because as we know there is a new HUD layout this season. It's a tiny bit smaller than last season, so he has turned this up, going from 60% all the way to 75%. So I recommend you guys doing that as well, definitely. Now we can move on to the best part of this video, his mouse sensitivity and also his 3D movement, which genuinely surprised me so much. Now just before we get into his mouse sensitivity, he is playing 800 DPI by the way, so make sure you're playing 800 DPI or you should not copy these settings, it will be different for you. So remember, 800 DPI on his mouse. Now going to mouse and keyboard, X and Y axis, I know I have it on 6.3, Peterbot is playing 6.4%. Remember, 6.4. The only reason I can't do it, for some reason if I try go up, it will go to 6.5 and 6.3. I literally cannot choose 6.4. Targeting and scope sensitivity, he is playing 45.0%. Again, the same thing, I for some reason cannot put 0.0, I can only put 0.1 or 0.9. Now building and editing sensitivity also, he has on exactly 100%. Make sure you guys copy that. You don't want to put editing sensitivity to like 150% because you want to be looking faster. Your muscle memory is not going to improve with that, so make sure these are exactly the same 100 and 100. Now 3D movement, keyboard movement right here, he of course has it off. And genuinely fun fact for you guys, Peterbot has never even played with 3D movement. Obviously he's tried it out, but he's always gone to having this off, and also I do as well. Obviously I'm not a pro, but I really do recommend most of you guys watching this video, if you do play with 3D movement, quickly turn it off, and genuinely my game felt so much better. Now moving on to the most important part of this video, his Windows settings, and Peterbot's personal PC tweaker told me this to tell you guys, by the way. And just before we get into some of the best Windows settings I've ever seen to get less delay and more frames, by the way, I want to quickly tell you how you can get lower ping in any game that you play, and that is with a ping booster. This connects you to the right path to the server. So for example, Fortnite right here, if you're playing 70 to 80 ping, you're not connecting to the right server, you literally quickly load up gear up. I'll leave a free trial down in the description below. You press boost and this genuinely connects you to the correct path you're supposed to be on, no matter where you are in the world. Genuinely, I go from 70 to around 80 ping down to literal 0 to 10 by using this free trial down in the description, so make sure you give gear up a go and let me know what you guys think down in the comments as well. And now that you guys have 0 ping, let me show you what Windows settings he has. Head over to the search bar, search GPU graphics settings is going to pop up, click onto this optimization for Windows game. Peterbot actually has this on, which I recommend to you guys. Advanced graphics graphic settings, hardware accelerator, GPU scheduling, he also has on, which is genuinely insane, by the way. I don't see many people with this on anymore, as sometimes it does bottleneck your GPU, but Peterbot, the best player, does have this on. So if you do have this off right now, quickly turn it on, restart your PC, see if you get more frames in Fortnite. Let me know down below if this actually works for you guys or not. Now, the second thing that we need to do, head over to search bar, search game mode, literally just like so, game mode settings. Of course, you guys know game mode is not good for your PC. That's why Peterbot also does have game mode off. Genuinely, if you guys have this on right now, quickly switch off, restart your PC, and again, go into Fortnite, see if you have more frames and less today, which I'm not gonna lie, you're pretty much almost guaranteed, because this does not optimize your PC for play by turning things off in the background. Literally pretty much does the opposite. Now, once you're done with that, this is Peterbot settings video done. Please do leave a like and subscribe.